Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I am Bug Dreams and we're talking about everything business, personal development, and blowing up and being your best self. This video I am breaking down how to actually open up a salon suite, giving you guys my spiel on what it takes to open up a successful salon suite. If you haven't already, go check out my last video where I share my journey. I talked about how I opened the salon suites at 19, 20 years old, how I end up closing it at 24, and just all the things that made me successful and all the things that I would want you guys to do differently so that you guys can have longevity and just build a successful business, right? So I'm so excited to get into it. And another thing I want to say too, y'all, the comments and the things that you guys have left on my last video, listen, the support, the encouragement, and the heartwarming messages that you all left under my last video, when I tell you guys, that means so much to me, and I am so appreciative of you all just watching and just giving a moment, y'all, just taking a moment to really like listen to my journey. Like, it means so much to me, and I'm so grateful that you guys can connect with it and take something from it so you guys can be better in your journey, because that's truly all. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to do. So it just makes me so happy that the purpose has been fulfilled from the video. So like, we ain't gonna do too much yapping because I'm not trying to be long, y'all. I don't want it to be long. I want to give y'all real value, and I want to give it quick, okay? So that y'all can really learn and be helped. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm gonna keep this video very raw, very real. I'm not gonna do like I didn't put on no makeup. I just did a little lip. I'm just here, and I just want to give y'all the real, okay? So I'm just gonna be very raw and real. We're gonna get right into it. How to open a salon suite, right? So what is a salon suite? Rent, lease, or finance a building, and you rent out individual rooms, suite spaces, or studios to beauty professionals, okay? And you charge them a weekly or a monthly rate for using the space. That's basically what it is. I look at it as an apartment, as a landlord, as many Airbnbs. That's how I look at it. It is basically real estate and the beauty industry, and those two things is my thing. So like, that couldn't be no better investment for me but to do salon suites, because I just totally love the concept. Okay, but now I know what it is. I know that this is profitable. I know that this is in the billion-dollar industry. I have seen people do it. I seen you do it. I know you have been very successful to where you was able to retire from doing hair, travel, live on your own terms, and just have the freedom that you want to have. How can I do this same thing? How can I get from behind the chair, free up some space, and make some money make some passive income basically without having to stand behind the chair all the time? I teach my community to do when they're trying to open up a salon suite before even looking for a location is to develop a branding and marketing strategy. I want you to know this base foundation before you even get in the field and looking for a building, looking for a space. And the reason why I said it is because once you have that thing identified, it makes everything else about the transition and about really making the money, right? And really making the impact. It makes that part so much more easier. So, but what do you mean by building a brand and a marketing strategy, right? I want you all to discover what your brand proposition is and what your brand message is, and who are you going to target with those things before you even look for a building. So before I even started looking for a building, I already knew what I wanted to name my building, which was Sweet Dream Salon Suites. And I also know my messaging, which was let's turn your salon dreams into reality, right? And my brand proposition, meaning something that I knew that I did well, that I know no other salon suites in my area was doing, was helping people really make their dreams a reality beyond the chair or even in the chair. What I was determined to help my tenants with their goals and their dreams, right? So I had workshops. I literally had so many resources for them to where I can help them grow their business. And this is what helped me to even determine my purpose, right? Everything came from that. Everything came from within me before I even looked for a building, because I knew that this is what I was wanting to do. I wanted to impact, empower, and help people just like I'm doing now. So this is literally why I am teaching now, because it's just something that I cannot get away from because it is my purpose, right? So that's what I would start with, y'all. Really sit and determine what are you gonna bring to the area, what you gonna bring to the market that nobody else has. And it's okay to like have a salon suites in the area that's already have salon suites. Literally, Atlanta is packed of them, and people keep putting new ones up every single day. But it's about what you bring, okay? It's about what are you gonna bring to the community that nobody else has. Why do I want to come sit in your salon and work in your salon versus working in Bree's salon down the street? So simultaneously, while you're working on your brand and you just getting all your branding, your logo, your marketing, and everything together, because those things kind of go hand in hand. So when you're getting those things together, I want you to look for a salon suite location, right? And what I always recommend to my community is to hire a commercial realtor. You can do it on your own. I always go by the philosophy of follow your strengths and hire your weakness. You don't know how to look for no buildings, okay? You probably can do it. I'm not saying that you can't, but there's somebody who can do it quicker, faster, and have more resources than you. Allow them to do it, and you focus on what you can do, which is within you, which is your brand, which is your vision and your dream for your business. That's what God gave you. That's what you work on, and let them work on what their occupation is, which is to find you the building that matches your vision, right? And the reason why I say that, because like I said, if y'all watched my last video, that's the problem. As a CEO, you trying to do everything, right? We cannot do everything, right? So I'm teaching you guys very early how to delegate and how to give people jobs to help the dream come true. What you're building is going to be so big, baby, and you're going to need a team to help you fulfill this dream. I'm going to give you guys a list of things that I want you guys to already have ready to give to them so that they'll know how to help you find your vision, and this will help you with your vision as well. So I want you guys to know the number of suites that you want in your salon suite, the location, meaning the specific areas and neighborhoods you want to consider, the price range, square footage, parking, amenities, timeline, and what are you flexible to as far as a lease, right? And the reason why I want you all to know these things, because it makes it easier when you are in the process and you're trying to make a judgment on what building you want. First of all, you have what you want already down on paper, and then make it easier for your realtor to find you exactly what you want. And second, it'll help you make a judgment because you'll always have a baseline to go back to. I really want you guys to do it, and I know that will help you in your journey of securing a location. Last thing I'm going to give on a location, what makes a location a good location, is I always say accessibility, right? When I say accessibility, I'm not talking about just traffic, because we in the hair industry, period, ain't nobody doing no walk-ins like that, okay? When I do a walk-in, I'm walking in that Dominican shop with good blowout. These days, when you're getting your hair done and you're getting services done, period, you guys are booking appointments. I'm not going to say it doesn't matter. The location is not such a strong factor anymore, because people will travel to the person that they want to get serviced by. However, when I'm saying accessible, I want you guys to think about longevity for your business. So most of the time, these commercial leases are 3 to 5 years, right? So you got to think about what is around this business, what interstates, what nearby businesses, what landmarks, what developments are coming in close to this business that'll help the longevity of this business. Also, is it easy to access? Is it convenient? Is there enough parking? Also, these are the kind of things that you guys want to think about ahead of time when you're looking for a location. And another thing I would say too, before you actually secure the location, I would take a contractor to the location and just to make sure that everything is good in the building before I sign my name on this lease. While you're looking for a commercial realtor, also start vetting some contractors out. Learn how to vet people that's going to be on your team. If you decide to move forward with that building, they will already have an idea, and they will be able to give you a quote on how much the work is and what you need to do to make this salon suites ready to be open. You want to renovate and you want to prepare. You want to get all your systems in place and everything that you will need to be able to completely run this business smoothly. So again, this is a section where you're also hiring your weakness and following your strengths. So while the building is being built, you are now should be in your marketing stage. When you are now pre-leasing, y'all, you can pre-lease suites when the construction is still being done in these suites. That is something that I did while my suites were still being built out. I was literally marketing them. I was sharing my journey, okay? And I was literally I was sharing my journey, y'all, and I was literally getting my salon suite pre-leased before it was even time for me to pay my first winter rent, because I knew that marketing was going to be what made me the money in my business. And that's why I wanted you guys to start there, to start working on that, because honestly, when you're building a new business, it takes a while to get brand awareness. Like, it takes a minute for people to, first of all, know your business and like your business, and then trust your business. It takes a while for people to even know that your business even exists. Okay, so that means you need to get started early. You need to be like shouting out, telling everybody that you know about your business. This is called brand awareness. I'll be marketing to tenants as soon as I sign that lease. Marketing, I mean, already having my logo done, my website. I was already having a fully established business, and I was now start opening my business for tenants. I will already have a marketing strategy of how I will market to a certain demographic that's in my location, and how I would get the tenants that my ideal tenants that I would like. Now, y'all, I've had several free classes this month in January about my marketing strategies, and I also have them in my Salon Suites Blueprint that I'll go over more in depth. But I just want this to be a quick video about just the how-to, so I don't want to give you guys too much. But there's definitely some marketing strategies that I use that allow me to have at least 4 people in my salon suite before I officially open my salon suites, right? While I was marketing and doing tours and getting things out, at the same time I was building the infrastructure of my business, determining suite rates, determining what my promotions is going to be, determine if I want to do 6 to 12 months, like literally get all my documentation. What do I need to provide? Do I need to have a rule list and a lease? Like, what all do I need to put inside this lease? Okay, like literally, what is my late fee going to be? Like, literally determine what all of these things is going to be, and getting these documents ready, signed, sealed, and delivered, baby. Having these things ready to determine what that infrastructure is going to be like. Systems am I going to have in my business? Am I going to collect rent? What am I going to do if there's a maintenance issue? Who's going to clean? How often would they clean? How am I going to conduct the valet towel service if I have that? Are we going to have a break room? How cleaner going to restock the tissue, or am I going to restock the tissue? Whole system together of how you're going to run this business. And the last thing, y'all, to opening up the salon suites is operations, maintaining the space. I established SOPs for my business, standard operating procedures, a day of tasks every single day of what my day should look like as a operator and owner in my business. Okay, just like I said, literally helping me maintain the utilities and the expenses of this business, and making sure that my tenants are happy. Okay, they are well taken care of. And this right here is what builds the retention of your business. This is what makes people want to come back and want to stay in your business, by how well you maintain and run your business. Are their needs, are they needs met? Are the building needs met? And what can you do to make this business grow, right? That's literally how I opened my salon. Those were just 5 easy, simple steps of how I opened my salon and how I made it a success. Now, I'm speaking to you from a standpoint of somebody who did not do a build out, okay? I did not go spend $100,000, $80,000 and put it into no building. I got a move-in ready building that was already built as a doctor's office, and I renovated and I made this building into what I wanted to look like, and I rented out this suites to beauty professionals, y'all. I did it in a way that was convenient for me, because I knew I was young, I knew I was new, I knew I had never did a business like this. So I want to do something that would be sustainable, where I would not go broke and spend all my money into it before I made a dime, right? So I really worked smart with this. So I just say all that to say, these tips and how I have opened, ran, and marketed my suites has made me very successful. With that being said, if you all see this video before January 26th, I am doing a 5-day Beauty Biz challenge, and I am going over everything that I have taught in the free master classes over this whole entire month. So in the month of January, I have taught over 100 women live how to market salon suites, how to open them in the first place, and how to fund them, and how to use digital products to make passive income in the beauty industry. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking all the knowledge that I have given out and I'm putting it into actionable steps so that women just like you who have the same goal, right, can be in a group chat together, and you guys are going to be held accountable by me, and you guys are going to be given homework, steps, and daily tasks to get done that'll put you closer to your goals, right? So it's no excuse, y'all. This is free. It's a 5-day challenge. And I'm gonna hold your hand. We're gonna get things done. I want you guys to be confident. I want you guys to get results. And I want you guys to be held accountable by somebody who has already done what you dreamed to do. So with all that being said, click the link in the bio if you want to access my Salon Suites blueprint and if you want to sign up for the 5-day challenge. I cannot wait to give you value, to teach you, and help you along your journey. Thank you guys so much for the support. Please share this with a business bestie who you know want to do this, okay? Mwah. Love you guys, and thank you for the support.